Natasha. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm very excited about this video. I'm going to be doing a makeup video, of course, but it's going to be a wedding makeup look. So I decided to do a wedding series. I will be getting married next year, hopefully, if this pandemic clears up. I don't know, I'm doing that. But I decided to do 5 makeup looks, and then it's a possibility that I will choose from that when I get married. So I think that I'm going to try and do my own makeup. It's not set in stone, okay? But I feel like I can do a pretty good job. My brows now, I started my brows, and I used my NYX brow pencil in the ash brown, and what I did was outline my brow and kind of fill them in lightly, and I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow and dark brown. Now this one is the Hard Candy. It's a fiber brow gel, and this is just gonna hold it in place. I did order some primer that's for 24 hours. You know, I haven't got them yet, so I'm just gonna use what I have for now. And right now I'm just gonna go over, and it's a really tiny brush. Look at that, you can never see it, really tiny. I'm just gonna go over my brows with this to kind of like hold them in place. And this is a fiber brow gel, so it will just fill in any of those other areas that wasn't filled in. So the next thing I'm going to do is prime my face. Mabeline Master Primer, and I'm going to use it and prime my face. I'm also going to put this over my eyes, but I'm going to do it after I put the concealer under my eye. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to make sure I put some on my eyes too. So I'll just close my eyes and just pat it on there and let that dry. The next, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. HD Lift-In Concealer and to outline my brow, to make them define. And I'm going to put a lot of this on. Now, for your wedding, you know that the more you put on, it doesn't have to be, don't get me wrong, because photos, it's going to look much better in photo. I'm going to put definitely more than what I normally put on. And I'm going to use it to also kind of prime my eyelid. So I'm going to go in. Put. All right, so now that I went in with the concealer, I am going to take that same primer that I used before and go over that. I'm going to put a little primer on the back of my hand, like so. And same brush, dip it in the primer, and I'm going to go over my eyelid with that. What I'm going to do now is apply my shadow. I'm going to be using the colors from 3 palettes. I have two Too Faced palettes, and 2 of those, and a Morphe palette. And I'm going to start off with the Morphe. Let's clean that off. It's Morphe 35T. I'm going to start off with this, and I'm going for some subtle colors. It's my wedding. For this look, I want to have a subtle look. I mean, as I said, I'm doing 5 looks, so as I do them, they might change, you know, as long as I look glamorous. So this look I'm going for, it's going to be like, I'm just using 3 shadows. That's what I'm going to be using. That's what I think so far, 3 shadows. I'm going to go with a transitional shadow, and this palette has some darker colors, and the color I'm going to go for is this one here. I'm going to go for, it's like it's a brown shade, and I'm going to start on the outer corner of my eye, just right here. Outer corner, it's not too dark, and I'm just going to bring it all the way up to my crease. So as you can see, it's very light. actually going to use a tiny brush and go with the same color, knock it off, and go underneath my lower lid right here. Carry it all the way under your eye. And just blend that out. Then I'm going to take another small brush, make sure it's clean. I have a tendency of using my brushes and don't clean them. Take a smaller fluffy brush like so, and I'm just going to blend under that, under my eye. Same Morphe palette, and it's going to be a darker color now. So it's going to be this color right here. So I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to go in the outer corner of my eye with a small brush. I just want to darken that area up a little bit. Small brush like so, right here in the corner. Just going to stay in the outer third of my eye right here. Take that product up and carry it up to my crease, just right here. So go back in, take up a little more. Okay, and I'm going to take the first brush I used, the fluffy brush, and go back in here, and I'm going to blend it out and take it up to the brow bone here, right here, and just blend it out. And I'm going to go in now with a bigger fluffy brush, like this, and just blend that area. Blend, blend, blend. That's it. Take it all the way over a little bit more now. The middle corner, the middle part of the eye here, and just blend that. And my gloss that I'm wearing, I forgot to tell you, it's the Pixie by Petra. This is what it is, and it's a gloss and a plumper. Now, I'm going to do the same thing that we did with that same color, the second color that we used. Tap it off. I'm going to go over the other eye here and just pat that color right in on the outer third. Okay. Now I'm going to use the first little tiny brush that I used. I'm going to put the same product, the same shadow under my eye, just same place that I put the first one, with a small tapping motion. Okay, and take that fluffy brush, a tiny fluffy brush, and just blend it out. A little swooping motion. So, mind you poke your eyes out though, your eye out. Now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced palette, and the one I'm going to be using is, it's called Joy to the Girls Too Faced, and I have this for a while now, and this is what it looks like. It's a little cleaning as usual. My palettes are always messy, and it looks like this inside. And it's a pretty nice palette, and I actually have this for over 2 years or 3 years, so I just forgot about it. So I'm going to go in this palette with a light shade, and the shade is called Cookie Dough, and it's on the top here, right here. I'm going to go right beneath my brow. I'm going to take a small brush. Okay, now from the same palette, I'm going to use the color Cheers, and it's this one here. I'm going to use that from the inner corner of my eye to the mid part of my lid, like so. And you just pat that on. take it up to, once you put it on the lid, and you take it, the brush, the fluffy brush to blend it, and you take it up here, it just kind of merge the colors together. You just blend the inner corner here. Now I'm going to take the first brush that I had with the dark color, just the brush, and go back here and just blend, go over the dark color, just blend it upwards to meet what you just did. Go back here and just blend that area. I didn't put any more product on the brush, I'm just using the brush. Okay, so now that's it for my eyes. Where shadow is concerned, now I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes as well as apply my lashes, and then we'll continue from there. I went ahead and apply my eyeliner. I use a gel eyeliner, and the one that I use is just the L'Oreal gel liner 171. This is what it looks like. And I also apply my lashes, and lashes I'm wearing is Coco lashes, and this style is Queen Bee. What it looks like, not what this looks like, but what the package looks like. And I just use my Kiss lash adhesive. So I really love these lashes. They're really nice. For my wedding day, I will be using Lily lashes, but I don't have any right now, so using it for this look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some white liner to my waterline. What I did off camera was I went in with a darker brown from the toothpaste palette. This one here is called Chestnut, and I went under my lower lid. So just take a small brush and just brush some of that darker color underneath there, and it's just a dark brown. So now I'm gonna apply a white liner to my waterline, and this is Sephora, and it's pure white. I'm just gonna go ahead, and I just want my eyes to pop a little more. So I'm just gonna get that all the way on my waterline. I'm just gonna put my pull my lower lid down and get the waterline area. Okay, like so. See that? So my foundation is going to be my Clarins Skin Illusion. I'm gonna mix it with my Clarins Extra Firming foundation. I find that this foundation, it doesn't say full coverage on it, but I believe it's full coverage. Maybe I don't have a lot of blemish on my face, so I mean that could be it, but it covers pretty nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and just highlight my face, and I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. So I'm gonna put a little bit right here. And I love this concealer. It's just really good for a little more here, highlighting the face. And again, for camera, make sure you put enough, but not too much, because concealer, you don't want it too cakey when you go out in public. So just a little bit goes a long way. I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. Okay, so I went ahead and put a little bit on below my cheekbone here, because I do want here to be highlighted as well. So I'm just gonna tap that out. Go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder, and I'm gonna set below the areas that I basically just apply the concealer. So I'm gonna take a flat brush. I'm gonna use my concealer brush, this brush here, dip it in, knock it off, and just press on that area. It's like a little baking, but not too much. Okay, and now I'm going to do a little bit of contour. I'm going to use my contour stick to do this. So I'm gonna go right here. Just gonna clean this off. I haven't used this in a while, so it's really, really dark. So I'm just gonna do some patting motion. All right, I'm gonna go right on my cheekbone. Like here. It's like a little bit below my cheekbone. You can just pull a line, but I like to just tap it on. And I'm gonna go up here. Okay. And I'm gonna go in with this Real Technique brush here. I'm gonna take that contour stick and just take the brush and just get a little product on it, and I'm gonna contour under here. Go under my jawbone, not on top of it, just like under here. They put the brush under, and you just do so along your jawline here to your ear. Want it slimmer. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer over that same area, just a little bit. Okay, so after the bronzer now, I'm just going to dust the loose powder off. Contour the stick, get my product on an angle brush, and I'm just going to go in and contour. I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lash. Now I'm going to go in with my highlighter. In this palette I have, it's the Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I actually want to tone down this part above my eye, so I'm gonna just go like so. There you go. Okay, and when I spray it out with a setting spray, that will be a little more toned. I am gonna put some blush on, and apples on my cheek. Okay, so now I'm going to line my lips and apply my lipstick. And the lip liner I'm going to be using is the Clarins lip liner. And my lipstick is going to be a Maybelline lipstick. And the finishing spray I'm going to be using is the Scandinavia finishing spray. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to set that. So after I spray my setting spray, I like to go in with a little powder to just set that a little more. Let's stay there. Okay. And this is it. I'm going to put some accessories on, guys. Okay guys, so this is it. This is the final look. I put some accessories in. I think it looks absolutely cute. I've curled the front part of my hair. I didn't have the strength to curl this part, so whatever. But I got my little veil going on here. This is not the veil I'm going to be wearing for my wedding, but it still looks absolutely cute. I could see myself wearing this look. And yeah, it's definitely a bridal look. It was very simple to do. It's not too much makeup. It's sexy. And the main thing is if it does last. And I will comment below, like in the description area, if it did last or not. So thanks again for joining me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. Click on that bell so you can get alerts whenever I do my videos and upload them. So thanks again, and I will see you in my next video.